Hey Bears fans, we got a jam-packed update today, and we're breaking down everything you need to know about our Chicago Bears as they head into one of the biggest games of the season. Let's start by talking about TJ Edwards, who has been such a key figure in the linebacker group. There's a lot of optimism surrounding his return. Yesterday, reports suggested that he got back to practice, and today he officially appeared as a limited participant on the first Bears injury report of the week. Now, we have to keep in mind that these designations are estimates because the team didn't run a full practice today. They had their off day following Friday's game against Philadelphia, which is a common approach late in the season to manage the players' bodies. But if TJ can get back to full participation, this could be a massive boost for the defense. With temperatures dropping to single digits and wind chills in the teens, having seasoned players in the trenches is absolutely crucial. Expect the Packers to rely heavily on Josh Jacobs in this matchup, and having TJ Edwards available to patrol the middle of the field could make a huge difference in slowing down their ground game. The hope is that by Thursday, he will be trending toward full participation, which would give the Bears' linebacking core more stability and depth heading into this cold divisional clash. Other players on the injury report include Rome, who has been managing a persistent foot and ankle issue for a couple of months now. While it's clearly an ongoing concern, it seems likely he will be on the field come game day. Kyle Monangai has also had his workload carefully managed over the past few weeks, and assuming he stays on schedule, he should be ready to contribute. Tyreek Stevenson, dealing with a hip injury, is the one to monitor closely as the week progresses. His ability to return to full speed could have implications for the rotation at cornerback and the overall defensive schemes. Ruben Hippolyte's shoulder issue isn't seen as a major factor, so while he might be limited, it's not a huge concern. On the positive side, several players have returned as full participants, including Jalen Johnson, who bounced back well from his groin surgery during his first game back. Noah Sue is also fully participating, and his return alongside TJ Edwards, DeMarco Jackson, and Ian would provide the Bears with multiple options and flexibility in the linebacker group. Additionally, Dom Robinson, who missed last week with a concussion, and Andrew Billings, who left Friday's game with a similar injury, both participated fully today. Robinson is expected back without question, but seeing Billings already as a full participant suggests he is progressing nicely through the concussion protocol, which is reassuring for the team. Having these extra days to recover after the last game is going to be beneficial for all involved. On the other side, the Packers injury report presents its own challenges. Savon Williams did not play last week. Devontae Wyatt appears headed to injured reserve with a season-ending ankle injury, and Lucas Van Ness is someone to watch this week, especially after being seen in a walking boot. With Wyatt out, Van Ness has some flexibility along the defensive line, but his absence would test Green Bay's depth. The team has also recently added Jordan Riley from the Giants practice squad to shore up their defensive line, indicating they are aware of potential vulnerabilities. Limited participants include Josh Jacobs, Matthew Golden, Dantavian Wixes, Zach Tom, Carl Brooks, Javon Bohr, Eden Cooper, Nate Hobbs, Baron Searle, and Quay Walker. Among these, Golden and Walker are particularly notable, as they are expected to play, which could impact how the Packers manage their rotations and schemes during this matchup. Other players in their short-term injured list windows include Marshawn Lloyd, Jaden Reeds, Colin Oliver, and Britton Cox, all of whom could return or contribute in various capacities. These matchups are always brutal, and in these bitterly cold NFC North clashes, every body on the field counts, so the depth and availability of both teams will be pivotal. Shifting to the offensive side, the Bears' rushing attack has been one of the most impressive storylines this season. Under Ben Johnson's guidance, the ground game has exploded compared to last year. On early downs last season, the Bears averaged just 87 yards per game, ranking 25th in the league. This year, that number has skyrocketed to 135 yards per game, ranking first in the NFL. The overall rushing numbers, including all downs, placed the Bears second in the league behind the Buffalo Bills, with 153 yards per game to the Bills' 155. This early down success is crucial because it keeps third downs manageable, allows the play calling to remain balanced and keeps defenses guessing. Both DeAndre Swift and Kyle Monangai have been exceptional contributors to this success, consistently averaging just under 5 yards per carry. Their production has been instrumental in giving the offense versatility and keeping defenses on their heels. The offensive line deserves major credit for this success as well. Moves made by Ryan Poles, such as trading for Joe Thuney and signing Drew Dolman, have strengthened the line, and young players like Darnell and Azee have stepped up admirably. The coordination between the offensive line, the backs, and the tight ends has been remarkable, and Ben Johnson's creativity in the run game, through combo blocks, cutback lanes, and precise timing, has made these running plays difficult to defend. DeAndre Swift, in particular, has been a standout performer. Against the Eagles, he earned recognition as the FedEx Aaron Brown Player of the Week after a stellar outing in which he averaged nearly 7 yards per carry for 125 yards on the ground, in addition to a 13-yard reception. Swift's resurgence has been impressive, especially considering his struggles last year. From a player who was once on the chopping block, he has turned into a cornerstone of this offense, with the potential for a contract extension on the horizon. His combination with Monangai has been highly effective, giving the Bears a reliable 1-2 punch at running back heading into next season. Swift's work ethic, vision, and leadership have reinvigorated the running game, and it's been an absolute joy to watch him thrive in this system alongside Ben Johnson. Fans should definitely show their support for Swift, because his performance has been a major factor in the Bears' success on offense this season, and he is on track for what could be a career year. Continuing with the Bears' momentum, another key aspect to highlight is how the offensive line has evolved over the course of the season. The cohesion between the linemen has been outstanding, and their ability to open lanes for Swift and Monangai has transformed the rushing attack into one of the most efficient in the league. Players like Jonah Jackson and Drew Dolman have brought a combination of strength and technique that allows the backs to hit gaps quickly and exploit defensive mismatches. This consistency up front not only supports the running game, but also opens opportunities for the passing game, giving the quarterback more confidence to make throws with the defense stretched out. The balance between the run and the pass has become a defining feature of this offense, making it harder for opponents to anticipate play calls. When defenses have to respect the run, it creates openings in the passing lanes for the wide receivers and tight ends, and the timing between Caleb Williams and his targets has benefited from this newfound versatility. Speaking of Williams, his development has been closely tied to the success of the running game. With defenses committed to stopping the rush, he has more room and time to operate, and the pocket awareness he's shown in critical moments has allowed him to make smarter decisions under pressure. The synergy between Williams, Swift, and Monangai has been a central narrative of the season, but it's the offensive line's execution that amplifies their effectiveness. Every cutback, every gap opened, and every perfectly timed block contributes to a rhythm that opponents find difficult to disrupt. It's not just about individual talent. It's about how all the pieces work together, and Ben Johnson's play design maximizes this collaborative effort. On the defensive side, the Bears have also been demonstrating resilience. While injuries have been a factor, the depth across positions has allowed them to rotate effectively without a significant drop in performance. Players like TJ Edwards returning to practice signals a boost in both morale and strategic capability. Linebackers in particular are crucial in these cold-weather NFC North games, as they have to handle both the run and the pass under challenging conditions. When you combine Edwards' presence with the contributions of Noah Sue, Dom Robinson, and Andrew Billings, the Bears' defense looks much more formidable. The ability to plug in multiple players without losing efficiency provides the coaching staff with tactical flexibility, which could prove decisive in the later stages of games. The Packers, on the other hand, are dealing with their own challenges, particularly along the defensive line. The loss of Devontae Wyatt and the uncertainty surrounding Lucas Van Ness impacts their rotation. And in games like this, depth is crucial. Injuries often dictate matchups, and with Green Bay having to rely on limited participants and newly added players like Jordan Riley, their defensive cohesion could be tested. The Bears' offensive line and running backs will need to exploit these vulnerabilities especially in early downs, to set the tone and control the pace of the game. Cold weather games in Lambeau Field always favor a strong running game, and Chicago has built a system that thrives under these conditions. Every yard gained on the ground not only moves the chains, but also forces the Packers into predictable scenarios, allowing the Bears to dictate strategy. DeAndre Swift's emergence as a leader on offense cannot be overstated. His vision, decision-making, and consistency have elevated the Bears' rushing attack to an elite level. Averaging nearly 7 yards per carry in key matchups shows how dynamic and adaptable he is. The pairing with Midway has also created a dual threat that keeps defenses off balance, allowing the Bears to rotate personnel and manage fatigue efficiently. With both backs performing at a high level, the offense can maintain tempo and aggression throughout the game, something that has been lacking in previous seasons. Swift's journey from a player on the edge of the roster to a cornerstone of the offense is remarkable, and it's a testament to his work ethic, preparation, and football IQ. Fans can see the difference he makes not just in statistics, but in the way the entire offensive unit functions cohesively. Beyond the running game, the Bears have found ways to innovate in their play calling. Ben Johnson has shown creativity in designing schemes that leverage the strengths of the entire roster. His approach isn't just about running or passing. It's about reading the defense and making subtle adjustments to maximize efficiency. Whether it's using motion to create mismatches, implementing combo blocks to open cutback lanes, or timing releases to exploit coverage, Johnson's attention to detail allows the offense to consistently gain yards and maintain drives. This level of sophistication keeps defenses guessing and adds a layer of unpredictability that could be the difference in close games. As the season progresses, the Bears' strategy is clear. Establish dominance on early downs, control the tempo, and use the running game as a foundation for offensive balance. The team's depth, particularly in the linebacking core and along the offensive line, allows them to withstand injuries and maintain performance. With key players returning and others consistently contributing, Chicago is building momentum not just for the present season, but for sustained success moving forward. Every practice, every drill, and every adjustment is focused on keeping the team competitive, and the results are evident on game day. Looking at the broader picture, the combination of a powerful rushing attack, strategic play calling, and the ability to adapt to challenging conditions makes the Bears a formidable force in the NFC North. Each game provides opportunities for players to step up, showcase versatility, and execute at a high level. The offensive line's consistency, Swift and Midway's dual-threat capability, and Williams' improved decision-making all contribute to a system that can handle the toughest defenses. Meanwhile, defensive depth ensures that the team can rotate without compromising effectiveness, giving the coaching staff flexibility in critical moments. These elements together create an offense and defense that are balanced, resilient, and capable of competing at the highest level. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The NFL world is buzzing after DJ Moore's explosive comments following the Bears' latest performance. The star wide receiver didn't hold back, openly criticizing the team's lackluster display and hinting at deeper issues behind the scenes. Sources close to the locker room say Moore's frustration has been simmering for weeks, and what he said publicly might just be the tip of the iceberg. According to insiders, Moore was visibly disappointed after the game, and his words were as sharp as they were revealing. "We just didn't play like a team. That's on all of us," Moore reportedly said, leaving little doubt that the Bears' struggles were a collective problem. But beyond the surface-level disappointment, there's speculation that Moore's comments point to larger tensions within the squad. Teammates and coaching staff alike are said to be bracing for more candid remarks if the team doesn't turn things around soon. Fans have already taken to social media, dissecting every word and speculating about what it means for the locker room atmosphere. Some analysts are suggesting that Moore's statement could be a wake-up call, pushing the Bears to address internal issues before they spiral further. Others worry it could spark more friction, as tensions often rise when a star player publicly voices dissatisfaction. What makes Moore's outburst even more intriguing is that he didn't just complain about missed plays or bad calls. He reportedly touched on accountability, preparation, and team chemistry, signaling that he believes the Bears' problems run deeper than simple execution errors. Rumors are swirling that the veteran wideout is frustrated with coaching strategies, offensive play calling, and even leadership within the locker room. As whispers circulate throughout the league, one thing is certain. DJ Moore has made his feelings known, and the Bears now face the challenge of responding to one of their most outspoken stars. Will the comments spark a turnaround, or are they the beginning of a more public unraveling? The NFL community will be watching closely, and insiders suggest that more drama could be on the horizon. The buzz isn't just about the loss. It's about the storm Moore has ignited, a storm that could redefine the Bears season if not addressed quickly. One thing's for sure. The rumor mill is running full throttle, and everyone from fans to pundits is waiting for the next move in what's shaping up to be one of the league's most talked about locker room sagas. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.